Pak Didik, coba lihat chat saya, Pak.
Yang chat.
Ya, Pak, yang si Malek.
Bentar. Kok nggak anu ya? Sudah nih, catnya merah ya warnanya. Oh sudah, ya. Sudah.
Oke, Pak, siap.
Iya.
Tiga 33.
Dia udah ketawa. Udah belum bisa tes saya cek.
Cek satu. Cek. Okay, I think we can start now. Hello, Mr. Uli, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, can we start it now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, all participants. Sorry, I'm using with good morning because I'm from Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senior High School. Good morning. Selamat Pagi Indonesia. Selamat Pagi Indonesia in English means good morning. So in our school, always greetings with good morning, even afternoon or night. Always greeting with good morning. So let me greetings all participants. Good morning and welcome to join with SICAM on a workshop online with from Simeo Simolek. Okay, I think before I start with my share about entrepreneur is easy. Let me introducing three of our students girls that accompanied me this afternoon. First of all, I want to introducing Francisca Tias Rahmawati. Yeah, Francisca. Hello, Tias.
Hello, good morning. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tias. I'm grade 2 and I'm now standard in the work of sales in the merchandise in Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senior High School.
Well, thank you, Tias. Tias is our students. Actually, she's from where are you from, Tias?
I'm from Solo.
From Solo, because our students in Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senior High School came from whole from Sumatra and Papua in Indonesia. It's really so wide. And the second one, I want to introducing Tessa. We call it Tessa. Endika Lasso. Yeah. Okay. Please, you introducing yourself.
Okay, everybody, my name is Nita. I'm from Lokas, and then I'm under research in Antropology Division. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tessa. Tias is responsible on the merchandise In our school, we've got about 12 business division, and Tia's responsible on the merchandise, and Tessa. And now I want to introduce the third one, Dara. Dara still in Surabaya, about 50 miles from Batu. Actually, she is becoming marketing. And now, okay, Dara.
Okay, let me introduce myself, everybody. My name is Dara. I'm from Nganjuk, and I hope to division to travel and marketing. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I've got trouble a bit. Bit trouble here, and sorry. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now I'll start to sharing about entrepreneur is easy. Actually, our school here is normal with senior high school, not vocational, but senior high school. But in our school, we're practicing about entrepreneur. So start from the first grade, we train our students here with entrepreneur. So what I have shared today, that's what I teach to all our students here in the Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senior High School. So before I start this share, so please all participants, would you like please to prepare a piece of paper with measuring A4 or F4 papers? So something like this. If you can see what I hold, a piece of paper like this. So I will give you about 3 to 5 minutes. Please make an airplane, like an airplane, whatever, from this piece of paper. So please, all the participants, you can make like an airplane from a piece of paper that you're preparing already. So starting from now, I would like to use these games before I share about our session. Okay, starting from now, I give you 3 to 5 minutes. Please make an airplane from a piece of paper. Okay, anyone finish? Probably Mr. Ruli can help me to show one of our participants that already making an airplane from a piece of paper. Okay, before you finish with your airplane from a piece of paper, please name your airplane. For example, like Garuda Indonesia Airways or Thailand Airways, Malaysian Airways, Philippine Airways, or something like that, whatever you want. So you can give your name and your plane. If anyone finish with your airplane from paper and you finish name, give name with Garuda Indonesian Airways or Taiwan Airways or Malaysian Airways, Philippine Airways or something like that. If any one of you have been finished, please show me. Okay, Mr. Uli, anyone has finished?
Maybe it's finished. Please type in chat, Mister.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Maybe anyone has been finished with the airplane.
From where Michael Angeli? Michael. From Michael.
Michael, okay, Michael, would you like to show your airplane, please? Which one? Okay, Ahmad Fankriansi. I think he is already finished. Okay. Anyone has been finished? Okay. Askar, I saw you. Askar, yeah. And then, okay, where's the others? Okay. Chrysler Ade. You've been finished, I saw that. Okay. Let me show. Okay, your airplane already finished. Are you already named your airplane? Okay. Please writing down on your airplane. Dara already finished. Okay. Abi Pohan. Yeah, Abi Pohan. You already finished. Have you already named your airplane? Now I can see it. What is name? Your airplane? Okay, sure. Okay, Ahmad Fankriansi. May I see your plane, please? Okay, so okay, most of you has already finished. Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Didi. can active microphone, mic, unmute.
Sorry, yeah.
Silakan.
Okay, all participants, now already you are already with your airplanes. Almost every one of you are already finished. So please now throw your airplane. How far your plane now? Please throw it your plane now. Woo! How long distance? How long distance? How many meters? Hello, Abipohan, can you hear me? How many meters yours? How many meters? Yours.
Udah jauh.
Okay.
Sekali lagi.
Use your English for. Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Use your English.
Not in my hand anymore.
Okay, sure. Ahmad, how many meters were yours? Hello, Ahmad. Can you hear me? How many meters? Your airplanes when you're throwing? How many meters? How long? Okay. Well, okay. See, most of you make an airplane is like this. Now I will make my airplane because I see most of you making an airplane from piece of paper is like this. See, but I will make my airplane. It's a big difference with yours. This is how I make an airplane from my piece of paper. See? This is my airplane. And I name my airplane Didik Airways. See? This is my airplane. Okay? Now I'm throwing mines. It's so far away from me. Okay? See, what I have to say for you, most of people has the same model or mindset. Now I will insight to my sharing about entrepreneur is easy. Why I ask you to make an airplane? I know that all of you here will be make an airplane with the same model, But I try to make with the different model. Maybe some of you, oh, Mr. Didi, that's not airplane. That's only you grab it and use a piece of paper, not seems like an airplane. But I want to say, this is what I made. I want to change about the mindset, the model. Your mindset, if I said about airplane, your mindset always use or always making an airplane like what you have done. See, every people has a different skill. Every people has a different model actually. And then people are very easy to stick up with the old mindset. You know what I mean? Most of people, they're very easy to stick with old mindset. I don't know, you have start from how old you understand about you start making an airplane like what you have done before. Maybe you start from a kindergarten or primary school, but still now when you're already on the high school, when you're already on the grade 12 in Indonesia, we say that grade 12 or grade 11 or grade 10, whatever, you still making an airplane from paper, the same when you stay at the kindergarten or when you in the primary school, it's the same, not different, not changed. That's why I say that that's your mindset. So this afternoon I want to share about how to change our mindset about an entrepreneur. Most of the people say that entrepreneur is so hard, so difficult. But I want to say this afternoon, entrepreneurs is so easy. The first of all, you have to change your mindset about an entrepreneur. First of all, you have to change your mindset. Like you change your mindset about how to making an airplane before. You see that I make mine an airplane, I just grab it down like this. Some people said, oh, that's not airplane. That's what I say. See, I want to use an illustration about an airplane. Let me show you how to have to change our mindset. This is the most early airplane when Wright brothers making an airplane. This is the most very early airplane. And then after this, the model of the airplane become changed. Not like this, but see the difference. And the time's going by and the airplanes already changed. And now, next, the airplanes always different. This is airplane. See? The airplane before is like this. But now, the airplane is different. See? And not different again. Always change. Always change. See? And then, this is airplane. Most of us, the mindset about airplane is like this. Like jet. Sorry, this is Qantas. I'm not say about Qantas, but I just to show you that this is an airplane. You know, most of the people, they thought that the airplane is like this. Actually, the airplane is not like this. Or it's like this. See, this is an airplane too. Different model. See. And then this is airplane too, different. And then see, always different. The other one, the models always different again. And this one different. That's what I say this afternoon. Actually, the entrepreneurs is so easy. When you want to change your mindset about the entrepreneur is not difficult as you think about. Entrepreneur actually is so easy. First of all, see, entrepreneur means a businessman or businesswoman. This is what I want to say. Businessman, a man who has business. This is, I want to try to explain about the meaning of the entrepreneur, So the meaning of the entrepreneur, actually entrepreneur is the same with businessman or businesswoman. The meaning of businessman, a man who has business. So the opposite of man who has business is joblessness. So man who doesn't want to have business, that means man joblessness. We call it, in Indonesia it's so very easy to explain about businessman. Sorry, I'm using a few minutes I'm using in Indonesia. Di Indonesia ini sangat mudah untuk menjelaskan yang namanya pengusaha. Pengusaha adalah orang yang berusaha. Itu namanya pengusaha. Artinya, pengusaha adalah orang yang berusaha. Dari kata dasar usaha. Jadi lawan dari pengusaha adalah pengangguran, joblessness. Semin a businessman or businesswoman, man who have business. So the man who doesn't want to have business mean joblessness, we call it in English. Now I want to share about there are three types of entrepreneur or businessman or businesswoman according with the capital. Actually, all the businessmen or the entrepreneur, we try to divide it becomes three types. The first of all, the businessman or entrepreneur with the capital of 1M, and the second one with 2M, the third one with the 3M. What is meaning by 1M? 1M, it's mean a man who has business, an entrepreneur with the capital 1M is me. So this entrepreneur who has capital with 1M is a capital is me, the businessman who doing business with his own skill. So most of people think that to starting a businessman must be have a lot of money and a lot of building or something like that, etc. We can start our own business with our own skill. That's why I say here with capital 1M, me. So you can start with your own business by with your own skill. For example, this is a kinds of business that can developing with a capital 1M or with your own skill. For example, employee. Employee actually is some businessman. Why I call employee is the businessman? Because employee, they sell their own skill, only their own skill they sell it. Teacher. Teacher, we call it a businessman or businesswoman too. They are an entrepreneur as well, because teacher, a man or woman who sell their own skill, teaching skill or something like that. And then chef. Chef is an entrepreneur who sell their own skill, how to cooking, how to preparing their own cooks or something like that. And then a football player, we know like Lionel Messi, and then Ronaldo as well. I call like Ronald Messi or Ronaldo, they are an entrepreneur as well, or a businessman, because Lionel Messi or Ronaldo, he tried to sell their own skill to public. They try to sell their own skill, how to play football, who becoming a good player, who becoming a good businessman. So we call it, that's why I call that entrepreneur. Actually is so easy, like a master of ceremony as well. And then doctor, journalist, broker, singer. I call singer as a businessman or businesswoman as well, because singers, they try to sell their own good voice, how becoming a good singer, how becoming a good entrepreneur, entertainment or something like that. And then actor or actress. This kinds of business that can developing with the capital 1M or me with starting with myself, with my own skill. This I call kinds of business that can developing with the capital 1M or me. And this is kind of business. And then I want to show you this inspiring people who use his or her skill, who developing with 1M. For example, I think every one of you knows about a woman called Oprah Winfrey. She is a TV host, very popular in the whole world. And then Lionel Messi, as I mentioned before, that is a good football player. He tried to sell his own skill, how to play football with a good skill. So I call Lionel Messi is one of good entrepreneur with a capital 1M or me. And then you know about Justin Bieber. He is a good singer. He tried to sell his good voice. So you know about Chris Gardner. Chris Gardner is very popular. He is a share broker. Is very popular in America, in USA. I think in the whole world, Chris Gardner is very popular. In Indonesia, we got about like Tukul Arwana. And I don't know, in your country, in Thailand, I think you can, you have about boxer, like in Filipino, it's very popular, one of very popular boxer, Pacquiao. Yeah, Pacquiao. Pacquiao is very popular in Philippines, a boxer. He tried to sell the heroes his skill, their own skill. So that's why I call that what I want to share with you now this afternoon. Becoming an entrepreneur, actually it's easy if you haven't got any money. At least you have your own skill. So please try you developing your own skill so you can try to sell your own skill, like inspiring people that I use for inspiration this afternoon, like Oprah Winfrey, Lionel Messi, Justin Bieber, Chris Gardner, or etc. That's what I call people who start business with a capital 1M. Me, start with me. My own skill. Okay. So I mentioned before that the entrepreneur, I try to divide it, become three model. The first one is the entrepreneur or businessman or businesswoman that start their own business with 1M capital. M means me, my own skill. And then the second one, the man who start their own business not only with 1M but with the capital 2M. What is mean by with 2M? 2M means me and material. Me and material. So this man start their own business, start with my own skill and my material. People who doing business with the capital me and material. This material, it can be as money. If you have a lot of money and you've got your own skill, you can start your business. You can becoming on your business, you start your skill and you start combine your skill and you got money. That's why I call the second one, a man who start becoming an entrepreneur or businessman, start with a capital 2M, me and material. This material, it can be as money or car. Or if you have car, you become an entrepreneur with your car. For example, becoming a rent car or something like that. And then camera. This it can be material, your material. And then a computer or motorcycle or a building, etc. Whatever. This is what I call the entrepreneur start with 2M, with a capital 2M, me and material. So I will give you kinds of business that can developing with the capital 2M, me and material. For example, photographer is kind of business that can developing with the capital 2M. Me, I have skill about photographer and I've got the camera, so I can becoming an entrepreneur as a photographer. And then magician or food stall. In Indonesia we call it rumah makan or warung. In Indonesia, street food or something like that. I don't know in Malaysia, I don't know in Singapore, I don't know in Philippines, I don't know in Thailand, what do you call it? In Indonesia we call it food stall or men who sell food in the street, on the street. So this food stall, man who tried to starting business, but he has skill how to cooking, a good cooker, something like that. So he start to open, becoming a businessman or businesswoman by opening with a food stall or something like that. Or if you have a building, in Indonesia it's very popular now, people becoming businessmen, open with guest house. Guest house now starting very popular because there's many tourism in Indonesia start very popular now in Indonesia. People start business with their own building. So sorry, they start business with guest house or rent car. If you have car, you can start your own business with rent car or barber, yeah. And then designer or online trading, whatever. This is what I say that kind of business that can developing with the capital 2M, me and material. It's very easy. If you just have your own skill, you have no material, so mean you start your own business with 1M. But if you have material here, say that I said before, material can be money, car, camera, computer, motorcycle, building, etc. And then you can start your own business with on your skill, becoming photographer, magician, food store, guest house. You can start a rent car, barber, designer, online trading, etc. That's very easy, becoming an entrepreneur. See, I want to give you inspiring people. He uses her skill and his material. People who start their own business with 2 capital. In Indonesia, we've got a man named Andreas Darwis Triadi. He is very popular as a photographer. He is a very rich people in Indonesia. What I want to say, Andreas Darwis Triadi, he can using his skill, he can developing his skill, and he using what he has, like a camera. So he developing his skill, and he tried to trading. He tried to sell his skill with his camera, becoming a photographer. That's what I want to share with you. And then the second one, David Copperfield. He is as a magician. And then the third, I give you an example, Jack Ma. He is very popular. Man is very popular now. I think every one of you knows who is Jack Ma. He is very popular, he is very famous with Alibaba. He using online trading. He using his own computer, and he using his own skill. His skill he using with his material computer. Jack Ma knows how to using computer, and he tried to developing his skill about computer. He tried to developing his skill how to using online trading, and then he's becoming a very popular Jack Ma. Jack Ma man so awesome. So this is what I want to share. The first one, man who start his business with capital 1M, me. Me means my skill, my own skill. And then the second one, man who start business with capital 2M's, me and material. Me and material. That's very easy. Me and material. So man who start business by his skill and his material. That's what I call a man who start his business with the capital 2M's, like Jack Ma, etc. And then I want to share the third one, a man who start a man who start business with a capital 3M, me, material, and management. This last type of business is people who doing their own business with a capital me, material, and management. Let me show you the kinds of business that can developing with the capital 2M, me, material, and management. For example, business property, franchise, tour travel, event organizer, contractor, etc. What I've mentioned about these kinds of business is that people who start business with capital 3M, sorry, this is a 3M, not 2M, but 3M's. Yeah, 3M's. Me, material, and management. This is kinds of business that can developing with capital 3M, not 2M. Okay, business property, franchise, tour travel, event organizer, contractor, etc. This inspiring people who doing business with 3M capital, me, material, and management. For example, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, he start business or he's doing business with the capital 3M because he have their own skill, his material, he's got management with business, his property, Donald Trump. And then next, I give an example, Colonel Sanders with the California, with KFC, California Fried Chicken is very popular, franchise. Colonel Sanders is very popular. And then Raymond Crocs with McDonald's is very popular. So this inspiring people who doing business with the capital 3M, me, material, and management. So what I want to say, entrepreneurs actually is very easy. Just explore your skill. Explore or developing your skill. What I want to say this afternoon to all the participants, please try explore your skill starting from now. In Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senior High School, I teach to our students here. I teach in 2010 start business with some of the students. Only with some of the students we start our own business here and start with what we call Choco Banana from bananas crackers. And then in 4 years, our business saw develop and increase becoming 12 business division, because our students try always exploring their own skill. So our business developing become 12 business divisions. So please, first of all, explore your skill. And the second, use your material, like if you have money or something like that, and then well managed. That's how we're developing your business. So what I want to say, entrepreneur is actually so easy. Yeah. So don't think that entrepreneur is so very difficult. No, entrepreneur is so easy. What I have mentioned before to you, then I explained that start with your own skill. Okay. Before I finish my session, I would like to show you about the profile of SMA Selamat Pagi Indonesia. So I want to show you about Selamat Pagi Indonesia, the profile, so you can know about our profile here. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. This is our profile as Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senior High School. Ada suaranya berapa?
Sudah. Dia di close aja nggak apa-apa kalau dia mau.
Perbedaan adalah sebuah pendidikan. Bangsa ini dalam perbedaan, dalam keadaan hidup adalah saat kita benar baik. Aku percaya Tuhan memberi aku kehidupan karena cukup kuat untuk melaluinya. Mereka punya cita-cita, mereka punya masa depan. Tanggung jawab siapakah mereka? Tanggung jawab kita yang lama, tanggung jawab kita yang baru, tanggung jawab kita yang sepupu. Kita semua kita ngomong bukan tidak apa-apa, mengatakan tidak apa-apa.
Saya sangat kagum dan bangga terhadap SMA Selamat Pagi Indonesia karena saya merasa melihat tempat ini adalah tempat yang paling tepat untuk bisa memberikan stimulasi mental bagi anak-anak, khususnya anak-anak remaja, untuk bisa tumbuh dan berkembang di manusia mencari masa depan. Karena sistem pendidikannya yang begitu ramah anak, yang begitu penuh persatuan dari berbagai suku, agama, ras, dan seterusnya, dan kemudian membuat anak-anak mempunyai cita-cita tinggi atau mimpi-mimpi yang indah. Saya harapkan ini menjadi model bagi sistem pendidikan di seluruh Indonesia. Di SMA Selamat Pagi Indonesia ini siswa-siswi belajar bereksperimental learning, di mana mereka mengeksplor skill mereka, dan itu tempatnya adalah di Transformer Center.
Terbang menatap matahari, sayapku terbang cakrawala, tatap tajam itu
Ya, kami sudah menerima banyak hal di tempat ini, dan kami menyadari bahwa kebahagiaan dalam hidup bukan hanya sekedar berapa besar yang kita miliki, tapi juga apa yang bisa kita berikan untuk orang lain. Kami hanya ingin kebahagiaan kami juga dirasakan oleh orang lain juga.
Saat ini saya benar-benar merasakan bagaimana indahnya berbagi, dan berbagi itu tidak harus melulu kaya.
bersyukur banget ya sama Tuhan. Tuhan itu baik, dimana saya bisa merasakan baik dengan orang lain.
Sudah fokus dulu.
Ya, aku rasa senang banget bisa berbagi sama orang yang benar-benar membutuhkan. Ya Allah, terima kasih.
Suaranya.
Marilah kita memberi bukan karena kita berlebih, tapi kita jadikan memberi sebagai tujuan hidup kita.
Lihat latar belakang kami dengan segala keterpurukannya, membuat kami semakin bersyukur dengan segala hal yang kami alami saat ini.
Apalagi saat Tuhan memberikan kejutan yang tidak pernah kami bayangkan.
Kami bisa belajar dan melihat indahnya negara-negara di luar sana.
Yang bisa tercapai dari rumah.
Enggak, kalau ini kan internet cetak enggak kan enggak.
Hari ini benar-benar luar biasa. Hari ini saya bisa melihat keusian dan ini adalah impian saya. Tahu gitu.
Saya sekarang bersama teman-teman ada di Marina Oasis. Karena kapal ini adalah kapal pesiar terbesar di Asia. Trip yang betul-betul sangat luar biasa, yang membuat saya betul-betul percaya bahwa Tuhan mencintai hidup saya selama ini.
Bahkan lebih lebih dari impian saya. Ini luar biasa saya, impian saya, Tuhan. Saya benar-benar kagum dan bangga atas hasil karya mereka semua.
Saya sekali terpelajari dari Transformation Center. Saya melihat Transformer Center yang ada di Batu Malang ini merupakan satu sekolah di mana satu kebanggaan Indonesia.
Saya personally sangat terkesan dengan Transformation Center.
Kesan utama saya di Transformation Center adalah orang. Orangnya adalah anak-anak.
Kemampuan anak-anak di sini luar biasa.
Keren banget, gak nyangka banget ternyata udah profesional banget. Saya ngeliat show di luar negeri.
Bisa menginspirasi lagi banyak-banyak orang yang terus sekali diajak ke sini langsung lihat perempuan yang tahu inspirasi banget.
Di SMA para pelajar Indonesia ini mempunyai potensi yang mengembangkan diri yang luar biasa.
I'm really impressed about what I saw. We are really amused with your performance.
All of us, I think, really are overwhelmed.
What an amazing place. I love it. I've been here today. I can see the energy of the people. Fantastic. The environment is beautiful. And this is an inspiring place to come and to live and to learn.
This is an incredible example of a community. This place is like a beautiful place.
Ini adalah titik dari Komisi Nasional Perlindungan Anak sebagai laboratorium untuk mengembangkan hak-hak anak. Selamat pagi.
Okay, well, this is our profile about Selamat Pagi Indonesia Sonora High School. Well, next Monday, because Friday is our national public holiday, so we have no session on Friday, but we will meet again on next Monday. Next Monday, I will try to share about 5 pillars of success. So, before I finish this session, maybe some of you any questions, you can write on the chat. Okay, so please you can writing down on chat if you any some question or something like that. Okay, and okay, there is a lot of question here, and it's unfortunately I cannot answering all the question. I'm sorry about this because of limited time this afternoon, so I'm sorry that I cannot answering all the question. All your question, I cannot answering every one of question here. Just missed the input earlier. I hope I didn't miss much again. Okay. For example, sorry. I will read. Okay. Hang on. Okay, and then sorry. See, the first question from Chrysler Ade Chandra. Their comment, a good comment. You will kill all passengers then if you make airplane like that. What I want to share, see the question or comment, you will kill all the passengers then if you make airplane like that. What I want to share before, I just tried to change your mindset that an airplane is not just like what you did before, so from your primary school or the kindergarten, and you until now you still have the same idea, the same mindset about the airplane. The point is, what I want to say, please change your mindset about the airplane. That's why I show you the different kinds of airplane. That the airplane is always different. Time by time, the model of the airplane is always different. So the my answer for to Chrysler Ade Chandra, Chrysler Ade Chandra, if you're asking or comment, you will kill all passengers then if you make airplane. That's why I mentioned you that I just want to change your mindset. That the airplane is not just what you did, you make it from a piece of paper before. For example, is see, most of you making an airplane is like this, with the same mindset, from the kindergarten, from the primary school. You teach it by your teacher or by your parents how to make an airplane from a piece of paper, just like this. And I tried to make it different with yours. I just grabbing down my papers, and you say this not an airplane. The point is what I want to say for you. Please change our mindset. If you doesn't want to change your mindset, you will be stuck. So please change our mindset. This what I teach to our students here. Always change your mindset if you want to developing your own skill. Okay, next the question. Sure, you can assist the next question. Sure, you can assist us for us to join the urban gardening session. Sorry, I think we are in the wrong session. Thank you so much. Oh, sorry about that. If you are on the wrong session, I'm so sorry about this. Okay. Well, what I want to say this afternoon, this is what I want to say about entrepreneur is easy. So maybe I give back this session or this session to Mr. Uli or from Simeo. Maybe something you want to say, something from Simeo, Simoek. I already finished. Next Monday, we will meet again. Okay. And thank you very much for your attention. To all participants, I would like to say thank you very much for your attention. See you on next Monday. I will meet again. Kamu lihat pencetnya.
Masuknya cuma di bawah aja. main game.
Dear all participants, that's all for the first session of online workshop, and becoming entrepreneur is easy. If you have more questions, please keep for the next meeting, or you can ask through Telegram group. Thank you very much and see you next Monday. Bye.